Hello, this is Ian with Top World Disc Golf.
And I'm Jimmy.
Welcome to the coverage of the Santa Cruz Masters Cup. Today we're going to be featuring Ohn Scoggins, Katrina Allen, and Amy Lewis at the De La Viega Disc Golf Course
In Santa Cruz, California. There's your leaderboard currently starting the third and final round. Ohn Scoggins at 4, Katrina at 10, Amy at 10, Cy at 11.
Now we'll see if any of the contestants that are on the chase card can catch up to our leaders today. Here we're taking a look at the DGA tent.
Got Amy Lewis throwing some of her wizards around the practice basket.
Katrina getting a few practice putts in before a round today. Ohn as well. Got Tom Schott and Jeff Corns in the background there, chatting it up. And Russell Jacobson getting ready to start them off. So here, hole one for this year's Santa Cruz Masters Cup is going to be par 4, uphill, 477 feet. You're going to be teeing off from the hole 5 course position, playing to the hole 1 basket position. It makes a tough one to get started here. What do you think, Jimmy?
It's tough. I think you want to be right there in that front window of those tree lines before the railroad ties to have a good chance at par.
First on the tee from Los Angeles, Ohn Scoggins.
It looks like she's going to start off with a little forehand here to get us going. A little flex shot. And that'll do just fine for her.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Katrina Allen.
What do you think she's throwing here?
Vortex, maybe?
I'm guessing that's it. Katrina Allen Vortex. Oh, couldn't quite make it over that one, unfortunately.
And from Myrtle Creek, Oregon, Amy Lewis.
Right, Amy Lewis here. All right, solid backhand. Looks like it's pulling to the right, but it's coming back. She should be all right there.
Okay.
And Katrina. And she's getting right up into a good landing spot there. Should be able to lay that up for par.
Amy with her mag or beach, I think, for her upshot.
And Ohn finds herself right side. That's not bad. Great placement from there. The men will be hoping to land right here where Katrina is going. Of course, they're only playing as a par 3. Amy will have that for par. And Ohn should be able to clean that up as well.
Nice putt. Good first putt test.
Great par to start. That feels good. Ohn as well. Got to be happy to start off with that on that hole. All right, and girls, take care of that hole.
Starting off with the par frame. It's always good. Little character from Amy. Who is...
So hole 2, only 270 feet, but it's severely uphill. Plays more like 350. If you could do a turnover forehand, that would be great. Some people do a grenade or maybe a tomahawk shot up over the top, or just a safe hyzer. Get yourself in the landing zone.
There is a death putt there. So you get close and have an opportunity to take that putt.
And Ohn's right there in position. For these ladies, it really is a 2-shot hole. Woo! Katrina's trying to prove me wrong.
Amy
Right.
throwing her redwood, I think. It's one of her go-to drivers, AGL redwood.
And look, her and Ohn right next to each other. Placement shots. This is a very touchy upshot because you want it to sit. You don't want it to roll on that backside. Should be nicely in the circle there. Katrina's just doing a layup. This is a scary looking putt right here for Owen, and she bangs it, no problem.
No fear. She putts with no fear.
Oh yeah.
No.
She's having fun out there.
You guys didn't hear that? No clap like, oh shit, like we
All right, Amy here to save her par. Oh yes.
Got it.
Trina Allen to clean up as well. Oh, what was that? No problems there. Okay, moving on to hole 3. All of the competitors are still even for the round. Hey, there's our resident spotter Doug again. Hole 3. This is a nice, easy hole that is when you're playing to the normal position. Now we're playing a par 4 to the long hole 4 position. With this mandatory tree, you can see the arrow there, must stay right. Drop zone we just flew over. And you got to get down to this landing area to give your chance to get up to the green to have a shot at birdie. There is a possibility if you can get through, people can land right here and have an easy chip up for a tap-in bird. But
It's a very tough hole.
it's very easy to get knocked right, and you are fighting it all the way back. Oh, and with the flex forehand, playing safe, and it looks like she got hit down. Oh, that looks like a rift in her hand.
Probably take the middle line.
Yeah, down and straight up the middle. That's a good shot. Just like that.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, double
So
kick.
close.
And Amy playing that low shot as well.
Oh, what a weird bounce.
Beaten up by Blanche or something. Oh, and just throwing it right up there past Amando.
And when you're short here, you have to throw that on hyzer.
Yeah.
Get it to come around that corner, get some distance.
And those are great shots because from there
Yep.
it's an easy chip up or pitch over the top, hopefully to get your par. Katrina looks like she's looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I can't see where that's going, but she's liking it. Oh, that's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
Pin high on the short position, so she'll be looking good. Can Amy get this up there and snuggle in? She went to high line, and I think she came up a little bit short there. Katrina with a nice little chip here. She's got a flare to the basket.
No.
Yes, let her roll. If it sits, Okay, can she sit? Curling up. Yeah, she'll like that.
That worked out.
Amy with a little tug. All right, good putt.
Oh, Jordan there. She stuck her tongue out.
Yes. Katrina's kind of stuck into the bushes there a little bit. And yes, she converts for her par. Own, just a little tap in there. Unfortunately, that was for bogey. Hole 4, which is course hole 7 at De La Viega. You find yourself about 220 feet to get to this past tree here, and then you proceed to start going downhill towards the basket, which has a very fast green and sloping elevation behind it.
The upshot is a tough one because it can get away from you. It's really a tough landing as an upshot if you're short. So you want to get a nice drive so you have less work to do.
Miss all these trees right here so you don't have to deal with them on your second shot. That makes a big difference.
Lift.
Oh yeah, great.
Absolutely.
That's a great shot by Katrina.
That's
Past the
nice.
short pin. Oh, she has a nice birdie look there, just outside the circle. Owen playing a little bit of a flex shot, and she'll be just fine from there. Let's see what Amy is pulling out here. Looks like a locust, perhaps.
That's working good too.
It's flying well. Good shot. If you can be around the short pin position, you're happy for this hole.
Another shot, maybe.
Need that to check up.
That's a good up.
Yes, it does. And Owen with a nice safe layup there. Now Katrina's got a chance to bid this. What's she gonna do here? It's tempting, but behind it, it could be trouble. Looks like she's going full go for it. Oh,
Stop the top.
oh, she got very fortunate. Didn't stop there.
Tap in for par.
I will give her that one. That was a great go.
That was a good bid.
That's tough. A lot of people will just lay that up. And she's rewarded with a easy par, so that's always great. Amy as well.
Good cleanup.
That short, strong delivery that she has on those putts. Just with authority. And, oh, another just tap in cleanup for her.
Yeah. Me too. If I try to club up at all.
Yeah, got
It's
full
like-
easily.
Right, moving
sure,
on to
dude. For
tournament
sure.
hole 5, and this will be course hole 8 at De La Viega. You're going to have the road running the entire left side with trees and foliage on your right side here. The hole does decline in elevation, plays more like 300. But
You can get aggressive with this drive and try to get there in circle 1. You got the OB road on the left. It makes it kind of a challenge.
and the ravine tends to pull your disc down towards the right side. Shout out to Chandler Automotive for sponsoring this hole. Katrina looks like she's throwing that rift again. That's a great disc for this hole, and she's asking for it to stay right. And we're asking for her to let us see the disc. And Owen, ooh, she got pulled right a little bit like that ravine tends to do.
So it's like Amy's spear.
Okay, she's asking for it to get right as well. Owen is in the middle, short but safe. Anti-skip is what she's needing. Oh, and she's got some help from the logs there. Oh, it looks like that also kept Amy safe in bounds. There's logs that line this hole to help with that.
Now, sit down.
Sit down. Boom, just rolled outside the circle. Katrina with a good look here.
It's like
Little stepper.
30, 36, 38 footer, 40 foot maybe.
Ooh! She's had 2 really good looks his last 2 holes.
Amy's come back for par.
Ooh, looked good. Oh, can she save this? While Tom's shot looks on. Yes, she does.
Good putt.
Katrina Allen, her new Squatch bag there.
Those are good looking bags.
They look comfortable.
So
Shout out to Dolan as well. Another volunteer comes out here. Katrina with the tap in par. And Amy's going to clean her up as well. All right, moving on to the next hole.
Hole 6 is a 215 foot par 3. The basket plays on the right. You got trouble on the right down the hill. We've all been down there. Left side, you got the road OB. Doesn't come into play as much unless you get an early tree. A lot of people will throw backhand anhyzer off the tee pad or a forehand flex.
Question is, do you go for it and potentially run an ace or go down the hill, or do you play safe and give yourself a long chance at birdie?
Needs to keep turning.
And it looks like she'll be safe with that long putt. Owen going with a forehand. And that's flexing out nicely.
That's a nice shot.
Settle, and she should be looking good. Yes.
That's the trouble with the
Bullseye.
forehand flex, though. You find that hillside.
She got fortunate there, that's for sure. Amy with the same plan. Needs help. Oh, Hartwood. All right, can she buzz the tower? All right, she is placed under the basket.
Trina with a 35, 36 foot upper birdie.
Cash it in.
She didn't even
Yes.
believe it.
No change required on that one, that's for sure.
Nice putt.
All right, Owen is coming up next from the bullseye area. And yes, she converts. Looks like Amy's just under the basket there for her cleanup par. Yes, indeed. Hole 7 for the Masters Cup is 366 feet down a tunnel with a nice little elbow tree that sticks out, giving you a little extra difficulty to try and squeeze it down there. There also is a left side forehand route that people will try to do with a flex type of shot, or just throw it right up the gut and see if you can make it to the circle. Birdies, they're going to catch strokes for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you get a birdie on this hole, you're getting some strokes and bugs for sure.
This is a challenging and very fun hole. And Katrina,
Keep turning.
she is going straight. She's right in the middle of the fairway. That is great. You'll be happy with that.
Looks like Owen will take the left forehand flex a little early on it.
A low. The miss you want to be is left side. Right side is definitely harder to recover from. That looks like a good shot by Amy. That's the flex we're talking about.
Key, baby.
We have an open shot here on the left side with the forehand. That's what she's taking. Can she make it out? Ooh, she hit one of those guardian trees. Yep, just a nice, easy upshot with her putter.
It's easy. Like her blade.
And he's got a putt here just inside the circle. Can she convert that? Yes! Wow, what a putt. Owen has a long one here as well. But
Throwing darts.
no problem. And Katrina should be able to just tap hers in. Yes, no problems there. Moving on to tournament hole 8. This is the kitchen hole, as we are known as locals here. Sponsored by Russell Jacobson. You'll find it on a peninsula green, about 232 feet. You mostly are going to find yourself throwing a forehand approach shot. Even if you don't have a forehand approach, you find yourself throwing that quite a bit. And it's a small landing area. Really, if you're outside the bullseye, you could be rolling off.
And it's a tricky shot. You gotta throw a nice forehand.
And
Land
that looks like
soft.
a good one. That could give her a chance just off the edge there. Owen Same thing as well. It looks like it's good. Yes, she's in the circle there. Amy looks like she's throwing a beach here.
That might be too long. Let's
Should
see.
work out good.
And she stays up. Yes, indeed. But Katrina's just off the edge of the hillside here. And gotta be careful not to go long here because they'll just go right off the other side.
Go off the top man.
But it is fortunate to stay up top. Owen, of course, bangs another putt for birdie. Her putting is just so consistent.
Nice
Yeah.
putt.
Birdie for Amy.
Amy started playing disc golf in 2012 after her dad passed. Really kind of found the game because of it. Picked up by Josh Jones at AGL. And throws mostly an AGL bag with some gateway.
Disc golf has, done that a lot to people and really helped turn their lives around. And Amy's one of those fortunate ones for that.
We have hole 9, 555-foot par 3. It's a doozy. You want to try and get your shot to the front of the tree line there and then throw a clean up shot to hopefully get in circle 1 for putt to bar. It is the hardest hole on the course.
This is most definitely number one. There's usually two different plays, a position play with your first drive or a roller, which some will do to try and get as much distance they can.
Nice, on.
Owen
That's
is in
way
a
out there.
really good placement shot
You're just
location
like,
there.
"Ah, I need people over there. Really up.
There's really two types of play. The people who like to go through the tight gap, and if there's a shot, you can get right over the top. It's kind of opened up over the years if you get in the right placement.
Yeah, that tree is fallen, so there's a hyzer plate from the front of that entryway if you can get there.
Katrina, just a nice straight shot up the fairway. Let's see what Amy elects to. She could have either option here. She stays low.
Work. Do something. Work.
Good work.
Gets through a lot of it.
She's circle 2 putting there. Owen, she stays low as well. And not low enough, unfortunately. Katrina seems like she's looking up.
She's looking at that hyzer line up above.
Yeah, she went for it. We lost it in the sunlight there.
There
Oh.
it is.
She'll be happy with that. Owen's just playing up to the green. Ooh. Caught up just early.
And these ladies were quick on their shots when I was following them shooting. They had to be ready quick.
We got to keep up on them here, too. All right, can Owen save her par? Oh, bogey. Oh,
Saved it,
excuse
though.
me.
She
she made that putt. She, no doubt, but
better than a double.
I need to learn to count my strokes, apparently.
We'll clean up here.
This one's for bogey for Katrina, and Amy should have the same.
This hole makes a bogey feel like a par.
Yeah, maybe that's why I felt that way. Because if I get a bogey, I'm feeling okay.
Well, that concludes our first half coverage of the FPO 23 Masters Cup. Owen Scoggins at 4, Katrina at 10, Amy at 12.
Thank you to the De La Viega Disc Golf Club for hosting the tournament here.
We will welcome you back for our second half coverage.
And thank you to Sean Bureau for helping us with our drone footage. Reach out to him for any of your event needs. Thank you. See you next time. Top World Disc Golf out.